Nice.
Oh, hey. Took
I don't know
half
how to
an
delete
hour,
it.
but we're alive.
Woo. How do I delete what I drew?
Alt F4. What?
What
Yeah.
kind of drawing?
Son of a. It's just a. It's this arrow here.
Just double click, 2-button click somewhere and it'll go away.
Wrong.
Click a
Will not.
You can
So, yeah,
also
just-
right-click, go to pointers, and remove pointers.
Yeah, if you did the 2-button click to make it, you can 2-button click to get rid of it.
Got it.
Hey, we're live. We did it, guys.
Yay.
See chat. It's readable.
Also, you don't have to change it right away, but the title's technically wrong on the gold bar. We can change it for next time, though.
Oh, yeah, I know, you're right. It's
Yeah.
a different campaign.
Yeah, it is a different campaign.
Is it its own text?
It is. If you change the text box, you'll have to change the location of it in every scene, but
Yeah. I
the
can
text
do that
in
as
it
a
will be
switch.
fine. There you go. There you go.
Stretch it a little bit. Slowly. I don't want to stretch it too much because it's weird. Now it's centered.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
There you go. That'll work for now. Bang.
Yeah.
Now, one
Easy
thing you
fix.
can do to help you later is if you click on that in your sources window
Mhm.
and you do Control-Shift-C, you can Control-Shift-V it on the next scene and it'll just resize it and move it.
Yeah. No, I was doing that with the other
Nice.
things.
This is thrilling content.
Is this thrilling
Yeah, I know.
content?
It's only for the VOD anyway. We're gonna cut this out.
Oh, good
No,
point.
I'm leaving this in the final edit.
Oh. no.
No
If
one
not
can
the
stop
final
me.
edit, then for sure a
The
YouTube
production
short.
value. No one will ever watch again.
No one watches now.
Fair.
Wow.
Guess who's dying tonight?
Everyone, it's a TPK.
Yeah,
Nice.
everybody.
I mean, that is possible. This is this is gonna be a strong, good fight for sure. Okay, so last time on Horde of the Dragon Queen sequel, Rise of Tiamat, you guys were in the Tomb of Daedarius. There was a lot of lizard folk talk.
Yeah.
You guys learned a lot of lizard folk lore. You fought some lizard folk in a hallway. You came down, you found a hunt captain.
So-called.
A so-called hunt captain, very true. Grawl doesn't know if he really acknowledges this person as a hunt captain or not. But probably not, but
This is all BS, according to Grawl.
Grawl's concerned, obviously, because these people are pretending to be, or basically, I guess in his mind, they'd be mocking his religion, more or
Oh,
less.
yeah, okay, so it's not just that they are pretending, imposters to the hunt. It's that the so-called hunt captain claimed that the matriarch of matriarchs was Tiamat.
Yep.
And it's like, what? No.
Yeah.
So yeah, Grawl is like definitely, this is all bullshit.
It's a fundamental, like, I mean, it's an occult view of his religion.
Yeah.
It would be like claiming that a hornet was the queen of all bees.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, very, very apropos. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
analogy.
that's a very good analogy for Barnabees and for the situation.
Yes.
So, yes, Hunt Captain that you fought said, praise Tiamat, matriarch of matriarchs. And Grawl was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Then you killed him, you murdered his face off. You guys casted a spell to take a short rest, and you started coming down this way. March rolled high on his stealth. I don't remember what it was, but I remember he was stealth.
It was a
there's
number.
We can re-roll the tapes if we want to figure out what that number was. It was a month ago, but I know he was stealth, and we were paused here. And I believe I'll roughly narrate what's happening again because, like I told you guys, I've changed the number of enemies. So I'll re-narrate right here. When you guys get here, you see 6 Yuntai. There's some pure blood Yuntais, and then there's some of the more lizard-looking Yuntai. And there's 3 of each kind. And in March, you see Verum the White back here, and he appears to be on some kind of altar. You see another lizard folk that looked like the hunt captain. It's the same colors of the hunt captain that you saw up there. He's kind of got like not like a light aura, but like, I know you don't watch anime, so it's kind of hard to describe it, like a menacing aura amongst him. Like the word menacing would be coming off of him if this was an anime. He's clearly an evil being. Like, you can identify that. You just feel it in your core that he's an evil being.
Thank you for saying menacing, because when you said light sounds like a good thing.
Well, I was going to say like a dark energy, kind of glowing light kind of thing.
So I was trying to say that the vibes are off, okay?
Thank you.
This guy is very clearly evil. You can feel his aura, I guess would be the right way. There's an evil aura emanating from him.
Ooh, Verum the White?
No, the lizard folk.
Oh, the Hunt Master guy.
Yeah, the Hunt Master.
I don't know if
we'll
we're supposed to
see.
be able to see his name or not, but yeah, that guy.
And then as you kind of got here, you didn't catch what he said, but he said something, and this Yuntai is walking in this direction.
Oh, to the altar?
Towards the altar, yes. He's got his back to you, and he's walking towards the altar. You're not sure what was said to him. The rest of the Yuntai are just kind of sitting back, and we'll say praying or chanting something, which also has an evil aura to it.
Everything seems evil. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna
very clearly. You
we're
get
gonna what?
You're going to get
Surprise round?
A turn of actions off. I don't want to say a surprise round because that's going to have rounds have a specific connotation mechanically, but you're going to get to do a full turn's worth of attack.
Are they surprised?
They are. Well, some of them are. Maybe all of them. I won't tell you specifically because March wouldn't know, but you believe they are all surprised. Let's go with that.
Okay. So, I'm gonna shoot some people.
Do it.
Gonna hunter's mark the one that's walking towards the altar, and then we're gonna start going. Okay. Long. So that's sneak attack. Hunters, well, it's sorry, this is an automatic crit, so it's 4d6 for the sneak attack. That covers that. 2d6 for the hunter's mark. That'll cover that because hunter's mark doesn't actually. Oh no, wait a minute. It rolls the crits properly, doesn't it?
It should. Yeah.
Okay.
If it knows that you crit, it doesn't know that you crit though. Right?
Okay.
Because it
So then
doesn't know
this
there's
does
surprise.
work out the
So
right.
if
I'm doing this the right way that it should work. If I put the right amount of die, it doesn't double it.
So, So if you want to roll a crit, you can click on the modifiers thing in the top right. It's the plus minus, and you can just I forget if it's click critical or drag it onto you. I believe you have to drag it onto your person,
Oh, okay.
and then it should just roll crit.
Let me delete that one and then drag it onto my character sheet.
Drag it onto your character token.
Oh. Critical.
Did that seemingly... Oh, wait, no, you just click it. That's my bad. If you click it, it'll highlight.
Okay.
Effects you drag, modifiers you just click. So when that's clicked on, you should just be able to roll, and it'll roll a crit.
Then we're going to have to roll just 2d6 after this, because Hunter's Mark doesn't work properly, if you remember.
Okay.
Because every time I hit it, it doesn't actually do that. So it'll be this, it's that. And it should just double all die. It doesn't
got him.
matter.
So...
what?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to go for this one with my extra attack.
Okay, if you're moving to another attack, I'll just say you shoot him in the back of the head. And the arrow pierces through the back, through the front, and he just falls face first on the ground.
Cool.
That they notice now.
No, they still don't know yet.
Not quite.
What was that? Did you hear something? I thought I heard something. Must have been my imagination.
This one's not near as much die. And then Gloomstalker attack. Is
Okay.
that plus Gloomstark Ambusher. It should roll the 4d8. Yes, it does. Those are terrible rolls. Now, I'm going to go back this way. And since this is a dark room, if anyone turned around, they don't see where those come from unless they have True Sight. Or Tremor Sense, I guess. Or Blind Sight out to 60 feet.
Yeah, once you back up, because I think you're in the glow of the green lights right here.
Oh, okay. Well, then no. Then.
But once you back up into the hallway, you're correct. But I believe... Actually, let me click on your person.
It's grayscale for me all around this area, but I don't know if that's
Okay.
just lighting being weird.
Unlock. Yeah, it doesn't seem... It doesn't... I just looked at your perspective. It doesn't look to come out of the room. So I will say that you are...
Invisible if they're using dark vision.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop back here. I'm going to be like, there's a lot of bad things over there. We probably should deal with that. Grawl, it's another one of your lizard folk people. He looks intense. And that's it.
Okay. Now everybody roll initiative.
Oh, they rolled some really good initiatives.
Okay.
I haven't rolled yet. Give me a second.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay. So the guys who are going first, this Yuntai is going to go first. And one sec here. They're going to do here. Okay, that guy's gonna go here. And so he's going to end his turn. This guy's going to go there. And then it's going to be Hunt Master's turn. And so it has to be able to see for that one. So if he can't do that, he's going to turn. Go. Here. That's his turn. Barnaby's.
All right. Hearing that there's a lot of bad things around that corner, Barnaby decides that there should be a lot of bad things right here as well. So he's going to take a few steps forward, and he's going to cast Conjure Animals at the 3rd level. I guess it's a 3rd level spell, so it'll have to be. And then like bees just start like swarming out of his sleeves and his cloak and like out from under his hood and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm going to conjure 4 swarms of, I think it's wasps is the actual stat block, but yeah, 4 swarms of fey bees.
Nice. Okay, and where?
Second.
And do those have
Unoccupied
stat block?
space. Yep, unoccupied space you can see within range. It's basically 1 beast of CR2, 2 of CR1, 4 of CR1/2, or 8 of CR1/4. I believe Swarm of Wasps was a CR 1/2 when we looked it up. I can't see monster manual stuff, so I cannot find.
Swarm of wasps. It's a half.
Okay, yeah, so I'll get 4 of those. And you know what? I'll actually move up so I can see around the corner. So 20 feet I'd move.
Okay.
And I'll draw an arrow to where I summon them. Okay, that'll basically just be like anywhere within... Basically see it within 60 feet. So yeah, right like here. Oh, whoops. Not gonna let me. Yeah. Like there, and like here, and like here. Oh, whoops. And like here. Yeah.
So Barnaby just upgraded from destroyer to carrier.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like we've reached maximum bee capacity.
And when do those run?
Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turns.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can like give me a stat block, I can roll initiative for them.
So let's see. To have 4 tokens, you technically have 4 things. We'll go with that one.
Figure out how to drag this one apart.
I don't know if you can.
Yep, no,
It'll
I got it.
re-roll its. Okay.
Okay, and initiative.
I don't think they have an initiative that you can take, is the thing. I guess it would just be a dex check.
Yeah, their dex is +1. Do they share? Don't get my proficiency here. Oh yeah, proficiency bonus is +2, so this will be at a +3 with a +1 from dex. So their initiative is 9.
Okay. There.
Cool. And yeah, he'll, say, attack as the verbal command.
Okay.
And he'll cast Shillelagh. Is it for Barnaby's?
No way.
He's macking.
You can go.
So I probably shouldn't turn the quarter and cast Hunger of Hadar.
Why not?
I think it would probably cause more problems than it would be helping. Unfortunately, as much as I'd really like to. So I'm going to go to here. Check on something. You said that the Hunt Master is the one that I have the really bad feeling from, right? When I turn the corner, I just sense dread off of him.
Yeah.
Great.
He's the one with the Dio onomatopoeia coming off of him.
Yeah. He's the one where the word menacing is coming off of.
I'm going to banish him.
No.
Let's go.
Wait, no, he failed. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Does he have?
Don't you even say it.
He does actually have something that he will use.
Okay.
He can re-roll that,
Okay.
Indomitable, he's a fighter.
and he can wait until he fails.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yep. So, what kind of a save was that? Charisma?
Charisma.
What about 13?
He didn't do it.
13
That's
also fails.
Yep, banished, idiot.
He's now in the Shadow Realm.
Excellent. Alright. And I will take a 10-foot step back here. And that's my turn.
Okay. This one is going to... Okay, Grawl.
All right. Grawl is going to... He is going to move down to here. And he sees the abominations.
He sure does.
Doesn't see the lizard folk, but
Certainly doesn't.
that doesn't matter. That doesn't really matter at the moment. So I got 5 more feet of movement. I'm going to take that to step forward. And then I'm going to target the slanted elbows. You can allow my 5 foot of movement.
Oh, yeah.
Attack the guy right in front of me. 2 slanted elbows. Attack. Almost got him. Crit, I mean. Alright. Very good. Not a very good... Well, decent damage roll. Alright. Attack him again. Hit. Damn. Take that, abomination. And that's everything. So, March.
Okay. I'm gonna go down here. Am I allowed to go here or no? Because there's two bad people. There's two hostiles in the way.
You can go there. This
Okay.
one's down. Or this one's down.
Which one? Oh, that one's down.
The
That's
one
right.
that's right-
Yeah, he's dead. Yep.
Yeah, the one right in front of Grawl is dead.
But also, you can
Um,
pass through spaces.
Okay.
You can
I'm gonna
enemy
go for
spaces?
this.
Yeah,
This
we've
one
always
back
had
here.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark. And then start swinging with my rapier. This one's... Yeah, this one's already went. Because every one of them rolled really high initiative. Well, that's not going to hit. Extra attack. Also not going to hit. That's fine.
Ooh.
I'm here.
Okay. This guy is going to pull out his short bow. He's gonna take a shot at March.
Because if we took a shot anywhere else, it would still hit me.
Yeah. He doesn't know that, but you're now standing in the light.
That's great.
For
15
some
does not
reason he
hit.
wasn't targeting you, but yeah, I assume that doesn't hit. Okay.
Okay.
That's his turn. Oryx.
Sweet.
Boy. Let's move down here. Let's see what we're dealing with. So one of the dudes in front of me is dead.
Yep.
Slanted elbow.
Yeah, slanted elbow's done.
Okay.
Oh, is the yawn tea that my bees are gathered around, is that also dead?
He is down, yeah.
Okay, would you mind moving them up a little bit? Because I was kind of meaning to place them next to enemies. for potential
Where
opportunity
to?
attacks. Just like one space closer to us for each of them would be fine. Just so that, like, you know, yeah, that guy's adjacent to that guy.
You want like that?
Yeah, that'd be great, thanks. Sorry.
Or
Yep.
maybe that?
Well, no, that one can be back farther because the,
Like, kind of like a funnel-ish?
Huntmaster was there.
yeah,
cast
Huntmaster was there when I
Huntmaster
cast.
was here.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
like,
square he disappeared from.
yeah, so like,
You want him like up.
this buddy right here can go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like that?
Yeah, because yeah, that's my
Okay.
bad. I assumed that I was placing them next to a living snake man. Sorry to derail things.
No, all good. I usually delete them, but I didn't this time because I don't think we used to get the icons on them. Or if we did, I didn't really notice them. Critical.
Let's go.
Go.
Okay.
Bug's gonna move down and see what's going on.
Okay. Go. Eh.
Alright. And you said we could move through enemies so I could get to that
Yep.
spot?
So that'll make
I
you
would
an
get a-
opportunity attack, but yeah.
From the guy down low, right? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Play next. There we go. Okay. So this guy is going to take a swing at you as you run by. Where is that one? This one right here. He makes a bite against you. And he misses.
You call that a
blood.
bite attack.
Twice. He does. That's the first one. second one. That's good for Cloud.
And I believe this is your Spectre.
Oh yeah, it is.
Does it get its own initiative?
Yes.
We'll say it does this round, no matter what, because
Yeah,
we're already here. But
Yeah, for this, yeah, I'll look it up in between rounds. All right.
Yeah. I forgot that you guys owned it, and then I was like, oh, he's green.
Pop him down there. That was 20, right? Yeah, so we've got
Yeah.
another 30. He's gonna move to here. He's hovering, so.
Yep.
Okay, so this guy's almost dead, so let target him, target him.
If you attack from the sheet that just popped up for you, it should be targeting the one that you're in front of.
Yeah, I want to target the one up top.
He's
That one's
dead.
already dead.
That one's
Oh.
down.
Then I don't want to target him.
Are you sure?
Right now, you're targeting this one with the Spectre.
Yes, got it. Thank you. Alright, so this. That's a +4. I don't think that's going to matter.
No.
Alright. Then that is its turn.
Okay.
I can't end
Yeah,
its turn.
You can't end it, correct?
This is dwarf duty.
Yeah, let me confirm.
You see him struggling on the table. He does nothing.
he's
just
trying,
struggling on the table.
You know, he's
Try-
trying
yeah.
to do stuff. You know.
Ah, the bees.
The Cursed
Can't-
Spectre has its own initiative. So that
Okay.
was correct.
That's great.
Yeah, Buddy
Sorry,
can't
bud.
seem to get up. That's okay. This is where the swarm is.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You probably can't target. Who do you want to target?
Yeah. Oh, okay. There. No, it is targeting.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use this swarm tracker to target all of them, even though it's not like adjacent to some of them. So it is going to make an attack. Actually, bites. Weapon attack +3 to hit. It's gonna attack this guy. Oh my god, it hit. 44 piercing damage or 5. Oh, or 2d4 if it has hands. Deal that much to that guy. And then the one right up above it is going to attack. No, it's dead. This one then is going to move over here and try to attack the same guy. Oh, whoops. Wasn't supposed to roll damage yet, sorry. If you want to take
That's
those
okay.
off.
Roll the hit. We'll see if
Yeah.
that works, then we'll just apply it.
No, it's good. You're good. No.
That's gonna hit, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
Then,
So that's already done.
yep, and the two swarms up above will attack that other one.
Okay.
Holy shit, the
That
swarms are
hits,
rolling
but
hot.
you don't have him targeted.
Huh?
That hits, but he's not targeted. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird because it shows the.
It does. Can confirm.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, but
So-
you're attacking with the character sheet that doesn't have them targeted. That's the.
Oh, whoops.
So it's like you were targeting with one guy, and then
I accidentally rolled the half damage dice. So
You got him
that's
anyway.
9 total. Okay, and then one more attack with the other one that's beside it. I have rolled advantage, but
you already got him. You got him
You
down
did?
last turn.
oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Then
your
I
first
guess,
guy got him.
All right, I guess that one swarm will move over here, and it will throw
Whoa.
that on me.
I don't know why that guy moved. Hold on.
No, that was correct.
Oh, wait. On my
Yeah, I was-
screen, something else moved. You're good.
Yeah, so yeah, it'll go down there and it'll throw that on the other one if that makes a difference. I don't know if a 22 and a 9 still
Where is he?
works on this second Yanti.
Odd wobble. I've applied it. He's still up.
Sick. Alright, so yeah, that is it for the swarm.
Okay, that's it for the swarm. This guy is going to attack the swarm above him. And he gets 2 bite attacks.
They have 12 AC and resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
12 AC, so that's going to hit. Why aren't you targeting? There we go. And he's going to bite again. He's just biting mouthfuls of wasps.
Yep.
Oh, that rolled a crit damage for some reason. It
Yeah, that
shouldn't
rolled
be
that crit
high.
damage.
Because I clicked crit when I was showing you how to do it. I didn't unclick it. There should be 9, 11 instead of 25.
Since. Got it.
Yeah, it should be 11 instead of 25, so I can
Crit the first one you hit.
fix that, so that's 11.
Okay, that's still at half, but it's gonna get hit. So
There we
the
go.
swarm is less swarmy now.
And that's his turn. Mustache isn't here. That guy's dead. We roll again. March.
Hey, that's me.
That's you.
That is you.
You're dead. You're alive. You're kind of hard to tell whether you're alive right now. The guy above me is the pure blood above me is alive, right?
I don't know why certain people have crosshairs over them.
I don't know. It's very.
I've never
interesting.
figured that out, but
I don't. So that one's already Hunter's marked, and we're gonna attack. Yes. Wait, do I have this person targeted? Yes, I do.
yeah.
It's another one. That's better.
You're just warming up.
No, that's no.
The bees stole all of our good hit rolls.
Sneak attack, and then we're gonna add a d6 to this. Start here. It's that plus this. Nice.
Okay.
And yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine where I am.
Grawl.
So, at the end of March's turn, I'm going to use my reaction to hit him with Chrono Ripple, re-rolling your initiative.
Sweet.
And does that let him get a free attack too?
If he rolls, so yeah, he'll get another
That's what he
one.
rolled.
I mean, because he went first. Yeah, only if he rolls under a 22, but
Damn it.
nope.
Oh, okay.
Because he rolled higher than he did before,
But
that
I've
turn
heard
order is
technically
already gone.
I literally
Yeah,
had to
I
roll
like-
a.
If he rolled less than
17
a
or lower,
27,
and I would have been
yeah.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good try.
I thought you had the thing where like if you cast something on somebody, they also got like a free reaction attack or something like that.
No.
I had that until I dumped Order Domain.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, Grawl.
You're a different cleric class now.
Peace Domain.
He switched
Oh.
between campaigns.
Okay.
Who will you attack, Grawl? If you're speaking, you're muted.
I certainly am.
Okay, I was gonna say it's
Right.
unlike you to just roll quietly.
Yeah, thanks. So I'm gonna attack the guy down, front of the Spectre here.
Yep.
I hit him. Damage to him. I'm gonna attack him again. Hit him again.
Got him.
Got him. And then I'm going to use my move to step forward 5 feet. And I'm going to use my bonus action to Hungry Jaws on the beat up Yuan-Ti.
Okay.
Sounds like a great way to poison yourself.
Let's see.
I can't believe he ingests that which he calls abomination.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I'm not thinking straight. Okay. I can't find my unarmed strike, so I'm just gonna roll my d20
Yeah.
and add my +4 strength modifier to it. Suppose I could do a strength check, but so does a 17 hit?
17 hits, yeah.
Okay.
You got him. Everybody in the room is down.
Oh, wasn't there one that was biting?
Now,
by bees?
Odd Wobble is not down.
Yeah.
Oh.
One that's surrounded by bees is still alive.
That guy's still up.
Yeah. Oh, but the bees go next, so we won't be for long.
And then
Technically,
we
that's
kill...
not the bees with initiative here. It's
Well, they-
tracker.
Oh, they're supposed to roll initiative together, though.
They do, but we have one called Swarm Tracker. That's the one
Oh,
we're
okay.
tracking, right? Because they all 4 of them roll initiative.
Right.
So that's why I
Okay.
renamed one of them. No, that's not what I want. He's still struggling to get up on the table. Barnaby's.
So Barney's gonna take a few steps forward. I'm going to use my once a day Bay Touch to cast Misty Step. Float into a cloud of bees and then show up over here with the rest of his swarm. Try to hit this guy and put him down. I still have my Halo of Spores going as well, so
Mhm.
add my extra. Should add the extra necrotic damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That is definitely off of Barnaby's. Couldn't finish him off.
Ignio.
I will try. We'll do some Eldritch Blasts, just for fun.
Man, is that menacing lizard folk gonna be surprised when he comes back?
Potentially.
And back and like everyone else is just dead.
He's now down.
Would you like him back now, or would you like to wait 30 to 40 seconds?
we should.
I would like him back.
You want me to go over to where he was though?
We can wait another round.
Like move into position at least.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll move into
Alright.
position.
I'll have my turn.
Okay, Clog.
Is he again when he went? Oh, everything's dying.
Up there.
All right.
Everything's turning into blood.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to leave them on the tracker a bit longer than I used to, just to show where their bodies are, because it's kind of. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, the bodies should kind of maybe be a deciding factor a little bit while they're still relevant.
Makes sense.
It's just like previously, and I don't know when it changed, but like their icons used to like gray out and get like a little slash through them. So you
Yeah.
at least could tell that they were dead visually.
Yeah, now there's icons. Okay.
Rufus,
What are
is
you doing,
the
Claude? What?
is the
I'm gonna
is the sync tube supposed to be on the same song over and over?
Yes,
Okay.
because
The
we
show
still
might
haven't
be-
seen him yet.
Yeah, got it.
Ye-
Yeah, I want to move right. I don't know if that's showing up.
Yep, it just popped.
Okay. That was weird. My like fist to grab was clenched down. It was weird. And then we're just gonna wait for him to pop back in so everyone can get in position. So that's it.
We're gonna wait for him to respawn.
Spawn
Or
camp 'em.
We're spawn camping it.
I'm gonna ready a firebolt when that guy reappears.
Okay.
I'll send him. Over like here. Yep.
Okay. What about the
Counts.
swarm?
They're actually gonna do dashes and go try and contain this guy because Barnaby sees him struggling and is like, nah, he's not going nowhere.
He starts to freak out as bees slowly like form a giant like cloud around him.
Yeah, they're just like circling.
I'm gonna say that he can't see out, but you can
Okay.
see in mechanically, but he can't see out to see what. There's just that many bees around him. There's like an actual cloud bubbled around him.
Yeah. I wish I had like actually, you know what? Hang on, let me. So, can I?
Have the bees surround his head and then start all vibrating their wings.
I could use Druidcraft to make a sound. Can I talk through the bees?
Sure.
Yeah. Just give it like a, if you
Is this
value
thing
your
on?
life, you will stay still. And that's it for the bees.
Okay.
New phobia
Brawl.
acquired.
You go first.
All right, I am going to. Now, Grawl hasn't like put eyes on this guy yet.
Correct.
So you guys say, yeah, he's he got banished right up there. We'll bring him back. So Grawl comes up here and he's gonna ready his great sword. But other than that, he's going to hold his turn, hold his action.
You do have to. So you do have to ready it.
Well, that's what. Okay, yeah. I'll.
You can't hold your whole turn, so you do have to ready an action.
Okay. I'm going to.
Now, that said, I'm not suggesting you do it, but technically, Igneo can drop concentration whenever. It doesn't have to be on his turn.
Okay. Does anyone else want to like get up closer to this guy? Otherwise, I'm going to have him drop concentration.
We can-
You know,
I can get up there in a turn. We can start out this. You go for it.
You want me to
Okay.
drop it?
Yeah, drop it.
All right. I'm dropping it.
Okay. That's not what I said to do.
The same song starting over and over. First little bit.
Oh,
we were one
this
off.
guy plops in,
You.
and when he plops in, he did have a readied action from when he was
Okay.
banished. We're gonna start with a save. Let's see. Am I targeting? Oh wait, I have Grawl targeting Grawl. That's not what I want. There we go. You fail the save.
Well,
So you become frightened. Until the end of this guy's turn. And the way that he frightens you is he says a word to you. He's also still got this menacing aura. Again, like you can like almost like see like something coming off
Yeah.
of him almost. It's that intense. And he looks
Palpable,
at you and
palpable stink lines.
yeah, exactly. And he says this word that you understand, but nobody else in your party does. It's special, and it's in the language of like the lizard folk common tongue, and it starts with a hiss, and then it's got a bit of a growl from his throat, which is kind of like a kind of noise, and then so it's like, and you just kind of lose your sense. I don't want to say like lose your sense of purpose in the world, but this sends you into a downward spiral. And it is still your turn, so you must use your movement to flee. Because you are frightened, right?
If it's just a normal frightened, it means he can't move closer. If they're just
Yeah, I
special
can't move.
frightened, then he'd have to flee. But it
There
has
is
to
no
state it
special
in the
condition.
effect. Okay, then he
There
just
is
can't
no
move closer.
special. Then yeah,
Then he
you can't
attacks
move
with
any
disadvantage
closer.
while they can see him.
So I'm just gonna stare at him. This guy is like, Grawl knows him. So
Yes, he says your name
yeah,
as he laughs at you and says that word.
Grawl is like, Strafe. How are you a part of this? How- what do you mean? You know, in you know, as far as calling him that, you know, saying that word to him.
Yeah.
You know, it's, you disappeared. What happened to you? And then as Grawl like sees him and sees that he's wearing like the hunt master regalia, even though he's scared, he's like, and on whose authority do you claim master?
He's also like licking his great sword as you're talking to him.
Oh yeah. Well, again, Grawl has met Strafe. Strafe
Yeah.
was a very successful, very, you know, powerful like fighter, like warrior, but he wasn't from like the Huntmaster, like the right caste. So for him to be here wearing Huntmaster regalia and claiming a Huntmastership is like a further affront to our lizard folk society.
It's not good.
Yeah. So, and this guy though had a reputation for being a big, strong, like hot-headed menace of a fighter. So, if he's here and even close to being able to be a hunt master, this is not good.
Now, it is still your turn. You can't move closer, but if you can hit him somehow, you are 5 feet away. At disadvantage.
Yeah. Let's see what I got. Now I don't want to draw my longbow because I have something else in mind. So I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to stand my ground here, and I'm going to be done.
Okay. And as you pass the turnover, you're not going to get to reply to this, but when you're like, who do you work for? All this stuff, like, where did you go? And he says, he tells you that he has been chosen to lead the highest of hunts by the highest of matriarchs. And with that, it's Neo's turn.
So he's brainwashed too. Oryx can let go with that readied firebolt now.
Oh, true. Oryx did ready a firebolt.
Yep.
Alright, so upon seeing him do some fear stuff and be menacing, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer on him.
Okay. He's gonna
Below
reroll.
wisdom.
Double Indomitable.
He's got a
needs to be-
16.
Yeah, that's gonna be fine. As a bonus action, I will go ahead and pretend that Hexblade's Curse is gonna work and cast that on him.
Okay.
He's got an effect.
Okay, alright, okay.
That's something.
And then I will move
Okay.
forward 30 feet.
Mark.
We're gonna go.
Actually, before you go, at the end of Igneo's turn, he is going to look at Clog. On target buddy there. And
It's not his turn. That's cheating.
it is not his turn. You are correct.
No, I know.
He's
the
going
combat
to make
tracker
a
switched down
great
to
sword
it.
attack.
I know he's a legendary.
Oh, did it? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it did. I know he has what he's doing. The tracker did funny things.
He's going to miss
It's not gonna do
anyway.
anything with a +9.
It's really embarrassing for all parties involved.
Right.
Yeah, it
So we're
is.
gonna go here, and then we're gonna bonus action rabbit hop. Which is the
I
first time I
can't
ever used
accept
this,
that for some reason. There we go.
which lets me move 15 more feet as a bonus action without provoking opportunity attacks. Doesn't matter in this case, but I'm gonna go over here.
But you know what? You provoke an opportunity attack when you
No.
walk into it. It's an
This is-
opportunistic attack. It's different.
No, don't do this.
The new mechanic I just made up right now. Get slapped.
Well, the new mechanic I just made up was I quit. No.
God, I forgot. You guys can make up mechanics too on the fly. That'd be a fucked up game.
That'd be
to
an
play. Just
April
Everyone can
Fool's
make
campaign.
up
That
one
would be it.
mechanic per game. It's only
Anyway.
usable once, and you can make it up.
I
First.
cast summon bigger bees.
I cast Nope.
This one's gonna use sneak attack. And second attack. This one's not gonna use sneak attack. Okay. What's he gonna do at the end of my turn?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right, so Clog sees that Rawls stopped in his tracks, and Clog's gonna move. There he goes. Gonna walk over, target Grawl, and Clog's gonna say, "Grawl, we have your back. Show him what it means to be a true hunt master." I'm gonna cast heroism on him, so he's no longer frightened.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, Clog. I knew you were my favorite.
And
Whoa.
at the start
Damn.
of your turn, you get 4 temporary hit points
Okay.
of each of your turns.
Oh, nice. I knew March would react first to that, me saying that.
Barnaby.
Up 10 betrayal.
He's gonna come up here, and you know what? Saying that Krell isn't frightened anymore, that's a good thing. But just in case it happens again, and also to get this guy away from Mark potentially,
I could
I'm
take
gonna
it.
try to hit him and use my Gathered Swarm to move him 5 feet closer to Grawl, so that Grawl doesn't have to go to him.
Okay. Is that a save for him?
It's gonna be a strength save of 17. I believe is my
Okay.
my spell DC, if I hit him. But first, I need to get rid of my. Oh, my Gathered Swarm damage isn't on here. Okay. Hunter's Mark is concentration, is it not?
Sure is.
Okay, so I can't cast
So
that.
is
and
conjure
miss.
animals, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking for. All right,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit him then. Yeah, alright, so I will roll my damage first. Yeah. Okay, so 16 damage, and then he needs to make a strength save of 17, or else he gets pushed by my swarm.
He fails.
Yeah, get up. And yeah, I'll just push him 5 feet towards Grawl. And I'll step up here. If that's okay, if I'm not in March's way there.
I'll just move below you.
Yeah, okay. See ya.
Also,
I'll just,
remember, I have a shield too, so don't you worry about protecting me. You
Okay.
do you.
Okay.
Right, so yeah, that's it for Barnaby. There.
Varm heeds the call. He doesn't do anything. He stays still as instructed to.
Good.
Inspector Spirit.
The bees mean serious bees.
Oh, the Inspector Spirit General.
Inspector Spirit.
Last of his kind. Again, this is a +4. Oh, nope, that's just a 1. Alright, that's his
Yep.
turn.
Okay. The
hold on.
Huntmaster.
He's getting the bees.
Okay.
Where's my halo of spores?
Go.
That oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I have to click them now. It pops up for
Okay.
me to engage it.
He is getting the
Fails.
bees. So that is. Oh, 1 second. I need to drop the symbiotic entity damage before I roll this. Okay, I'm just gonna double this because I have symbiotic entity. Take 5.
Okay. It's the Huntmaster's turn, and as he's like being pushed by the bees closer to you, because I kind of imagine that all this stuff kind of happens in tandem with each other.
Yeah.
As he's getting closer to you, he comes up to like stab you with his greatsword as he's being pushed forward.
Yep.
That's gonna hit.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. It's
And he
tactical
stabs
error.
you, and as he like walks in close, I want to see if he hits the second time before I do this. He's gonna miss the second time.
stop.
So he like, yep.
Yep. I'm going to combat superiority riposte.
Nice.
Okay.
And just double check, make sure I add it to my damage and not if I hit, add it to the attacks and damage roll. Okay. Yeah, fucker.
Sick.
So he stabs you, and you stab him right back.
Yep.
He's kind of off balance because it's the bees that pushed him forward. He kind of saw that there was no way he could get out of the way of your attack. So his attack is just kind of like a glancing blow as you hit him.
Yep. So 35 total damage to him.
Okay.
Spicy.
It was a crit, so
go,
you have 2. You roll one more d8.
Not
How much
not for the
superiority
combat
would also
superiority.
double. It's a die rolled on the hit,
Yeah.
on the damage. So it's
Yeah,
still,
you definitely get another one. Yep.
All right.
Same. Okay.
Okay.
So that's been added. And
And as I'm like reposting that, I'll
Yep.
be like, you call me fallen, well I call you Sixth Arc Vest. Oh, traitorous one.
And as you kind of like, so the bees thrust him forward at you. You skewer him. He hits you. When you skewer him, you lift him up a little bit onto like his tiptoes, and he falls down flat-footed with your sword, kind of through him. And he says, "The mother will protect me." As you still have your sword pierced like in him, coming out one side of him. And I believe that's his turn for now. And Oryx.
For now. He's getting some Tasha's right.
Okay. He fails.
Six damage.
They'll take the dodge action,
Okay.
but yeah, that's it for them.
And March.
Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark. And then we're gonna try and hit him. Sweet.
Hit.
Sneak attack, and then we're adding another d6. Plus this. Sweet.
Okay.
And we're gonna try him again. We're gonna miss.
Miss.
That's fine. And I'm going to stay right there.
How did you roll a 7 with a +7? Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Okay. I thought
It
that
was
was the
14.
total. I was like, wait.
I rolled the 0 on a d20.
Yeah.
Don't worry
yeah.
about
I was like,
it.
what the hell?
Canadian math.
It's standing on
Yeah,
edge.
exactly. Seems to work. Swarm tracker. Are they
Yep,
just
same thing.
staying
Just-
again? Same thing?
Yep,
Okay.
taking a dodge action.
Growl.
All right. So Grawl is going to be like, it's going to say, you have nothing to protect. Your hunt has failed. Your band no more. Look around you. You're a fallen master. and gonna pull the greatsword out and whirl around and take another slash at him. Hit him.
You hit.
You've given it all away, and for what? The promise of power? Real huntmasters know that there is only one type of power.
Okay. Nice. Another hit.
Whips around, slashes him again. That is the power you earn. And as my team has reminded me, it is the power that the entire team can bring to bear, not just you, fighter. And I'm going to action surge.
Petition to give Grawl a superior or not superiority.
Give
Inspiration.
him an extra.
Inspiration
Give him
die.
another superiority die.
Like Frigg.
Nice.
Oh.
Is that it for you?
Let's see. Did that. Got my reaction left, but I'll hold that to riposte him.
Okay, between those turns, let's see. Okay, you pass this save, but his eyes glow with a dark, like a black hue, as he says, he says this in your clicks and hiss language that's kind of more akin to lizard folk.
Yep.
And he basically says that there is no way that he can fail this hunt. That would be impossible. And he truly believes it, that it would even... You get the feeling that he's willing to die for this and that wouldn't be considered failure for him. And you understand that feeling.
Yep.
That, like,
Okay.
he feels that the hunt is greater than him. And there's no way that even if you were to strike him down right now, that the hunt would fail. He might be dead, but this hunt will not fail.
Interesting. Sneak bomb past you there.
Did that not go? Because that was a 19.
No.
It did not, but I'm willing to give it to you if you roll less than a...
Less than a 19.
If you don't hit, I'll give it to you. I'm not going to tell you how
Okay.
much AC he has, but if you don't hit, I'll give it to you.
It was
Let's
a
go with
19,
that.
and because he's cursed, that was a crit. That's why I don't want to lose it.
Did we get it on stream? Can we roll the tapes?
No,
I mean,
because I
if
didn't have
you
time to set
were-
up their.
You still hit.
No.
All right, well, if
still
you
hit.
believe me, that was a crit.
Oh, I don't believe... Wait, what? Do you have 19 to
No,
crit?
If he's affected by Hexblade's curse, a
Yeah.
19 or a 20 is a crit.
I will give it to you.
Thank you.
I will give you the crit. I will trust you this time.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Currently, the chat box is just my screen. I didn't have time to set up the everybody's different
That's
chat
fair.
box. Roll a nice.
That's
D8.
hilarious, though, that you only
I
are
did.
missing the one spot that that
Yeah.
it
I know
would've shown up.
the one that would have
That's-
mattered. That's an additional 7 plus
Okay.
3 because it's not calculating the damage. I don't think.
What's
No, it's
your-
not. So an extra 10 damage. Hexblade also adds 3.
Ah.
So I will attack him again.
Will you?
No, I will not. And that is my turn.
Okay.
He's outside. He can come barreling in. He'll break his way in. It's fun. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da.
Inspector Spirit will do this. He's really just having a rough time out there. Turn.
Okay.
It's almost like he's an eldritch abomination ripped from death
Oryx.
into some strange semblance of life.
It definitely seems like it.
I gotta ask, what are the D6s?
Recharge.
Oh yeah, you have that. I forgot I gave you that.
Yeah, I got it the first go, and I haven't had any success since.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you didn't ask him in the first couple of D6s and it took this long.
Well, I mean, he's never rolled anything close to like the number he would need. I have it written down somewhere, but I just figured he was trying to figure out character stuff.
Nope. Recharge.
That's the crazy part about like playing so infrequently is sometimes I'm surprised by the shit I gave
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I totally gave you that. Good, good.
All right. Let me just re-add my damage effect.
In my mind, it's like I gave him a once per combat thing, and then it's like an oh yeah, no, he's got a recharge.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Barnaby's gonna take a swing at him.
He hits. Oh no, he misses. That's a
Oh.
2. It's just half on the.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
stuck in the corner, but the PC knows.
That didn't show up in the chat either.
That's what we missed from in-game dice. There are no such thing as cocked die anymore.
Yeah. I'm just taking a look at some like health stats. Would Oryxarian or Igneo like a heal?
I mean, if you've got extras.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Yeah. I will throw a bonus action healing word at Igneo, just since I have some first level spell slots to spare.
I will not say no.
You can heal 6.
Thank you.
And yeah, that is it for Barnaby.
Okay.
Brawl, you should have 4 10
And-
hit points.
On his turn, I'm going to give him the bees again.
Sure.
You're right. Thank you.
I'll need to take off
He
my next
succeed.
damage dice.
He crits.
He succeeded. Okay. Well, that's it.
Okay.
I do not give him the bees.
He is going to. Let's see. You notice that for the first time since this combat began, he seems to get a little bit of a second wind at the start of his turn. He looks like he. I don't know how to say this without saying exactly what has happened to him, but he looks
He
like
uses
he's
second wind.
well, yeah, he's not using second wind, but he looks a bit. He looks a bit more
He
rejuvenated.
looks less winded.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Seen Grawl do it often enough where they would people. I don't think anyone would bat an eye if he just actually
It looks
second
similar to
winded.
that, but it's not the same. It's not second
Sure.
wind, but it looks like that.
No, guys,
He
it's
looks a
not
bit-
the same
yeah.
thing.
Just looks like it does the same thing, but it's not the same thing.
Well, notice I didn't roll anything.
No, I understand that it's
I
not
just
the
figure-
same thing.
I just
but it's
figure you're
funny to
cheating.
think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I cheated. You got it.
Thank you for admitting it, though.
Yeah, most of us are DMs here. We know. We get it.
And dang, man, all he wants to
Oh,
do is hit Grawl.
hold
a
on.
couple times.
For post.
just hitting himself at this point, if we're being honest.
This is why he's not Hunt Master material. He doesn't actually
That's
know how to
right.
fight that well.
Oh, actually, if you're gonna repose, okay, repose.
He's gonna also repose.
Okay.
No, he can't use reactions. He's
No, he
Tasha's
can't.
mind whipped.
But he can use legendary actions, though.
He's gonna
Yeah.
counterspell your repose.
Repose? That's not how that works.
It is now.
Wait,
No,
does
he
that
is
mean Frank
going...
can counterspell?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Perfect.
he's gonna use a bonus action here. After
Okay.
that,
But he
But-
can't do those either. He's
Can't do
Tasha's
that
mind
either.
whipped.
He already used an
That's just
action.
whipped.
okay, so I guess he'll just do the second half of his multi attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna hit.
Barely.
And he hits you again with his great sword. And
It took a chunk out, but at this point, Graal's running just on like white hot rage. He's just like, you've lost your strength, you've lost your way, you've lost everything, Strafe.
and at this point he's got like chunks taken out of him. He's visibly damaged. He doesn't look like he's in great shape. Especially after that riposte. And he says the same thing that the hunt captain says. He says, "Praise to Tiamat, matriarch of matriarchs." As he comes down with he didn't do his great sword hit yet. I don't. Yeah, so you did,
did.
that. So
Yeah, he
he's
did.
gonna-
Yeah.
He did?
Yep.
Yeah.
12
Right.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 12 damage. So he hits you for 12 damage, and he says, "Praise Tiamat, matriarch
Yep.
of matriarchs." You're the one who's lost. And on Veram's turn, he tells Veram to do something. He's like, "What are you gonna do? Just stand there?" And Veram begins to sit up from the table and gets to his feet,
Oh.
but he can't do anything this turn.
Well, a large influx of bees ought to put a stop to that.
March.
Ooh.
Leave Strafe to me, please.
I mean, okay. Veram's getting to his feet after he was told to do something. Does he not look as scared anymore? How does he look?
So
What's his face look like?
he looks very frightened. He looks like he's almost pulling himself backwards against the urge to get up.
Okay.
He doesn't seem in control of his faculties.
Then we're
Did he cast
gonna,
command?
gonna bonus
Okay.
action rabbits hop over here so I don't get opportunity attack. Then we're gonna pop up over here. And everything I'm about to do is gonna be non-lethally.
Sure.
Now, I was probably might not be able to do that much, but okay, so the bees are my allies. Sneak attack.
They are.
Oh, that's not
Explain
the right dice.
how you're doing. What are you doing non-lethally, Tim? Tell me what you're doing.
Tell me what I'm
Well,
doing.
You're gonna be able to non-lethal do it, but tell me what March is doing. What is non-lethal about this strike?
Have you ever
How's-
seen a slap fight?
I'm gonna hit him with a big old wet noodle.
No, I
I
just
just
take the
posted-
flat.
I just posted the exact video of what March is doing in the general chat.
Oh,
Yes.
God. Absolutely
That.
amazing.
No, I'm hitting it with the flat end of my sword. Like, that's all.
Okay.
I'm purposely trying not to draw blood because it looks like a sacrificial altar. That's just one of the blanks I'm going to.
Yeah. So you just like basically pommel striking him in the side of the head.
Yeah. So, this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you get him. So his max health isn't actually his max health. You don't
Okay.
outright kill him. It's not
Okay.
insta death.
That's
Um,
good. That's good.
They set his max health in this encounter to how much he has right now, and he
But he
only
has a
has
lot more.
4 hit points. But
Yeah,
like,
'cause we
Because
saw the Yon team
when-
doing a job on him earlier.
when
Can
he's
I-
Shit.
not,
Okay.
yeah, he got the shit beat out of him. He only had 4 health left, but he's got way more than that. So you don't insta kill him. It's just mechanically in this encounter they set his max to how much he has. He's not dead.
Can I object interaction just drag him off the table? Can I get him off the table anyway this turn or no? I have an extra attack still, but I don't want to hit him to take him off the table because that could kill him.
Do you have movement left?
Yeah, I have some movement left. I just want to pull him off the table like 5 feet
he's
back.
not-
I just want to do this.
He's not too heavy to carry, but you'd have
Sure.
to move to do it.
Sure, that's all. I was just going to do that and then pull him 5 feet off the table backwards. Or actually,
Yeah.
you know what? I have enough movement to get to here, if you're okay with that, to pull him off the
Yep.
dais altogether. I just don't.
So, like,
I don't,
here?
I don't like what I saw when I got there. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
Off
where
the
I'm gonna
dais,
return.
down the stairs. Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom.
it's just like I don't want to.
1d6,
Deal with
1d6,
that.
1d6, 1d6.
And he's dead.
March, you actually have 10 more feet of movement if you want to move anywhere
No,
else.
I'm fine with where he is there. I want to kind of also turn around to the Hunt Master Strafe and just try and make sure Strafe's not going to try and do anything to him while he's unconscious. I don't know if there's something to do with him
You're not
dying in the
sure.
ritual. I just want to make sure that nothing bad happens if I can help
Yeah.
it. You didn't kill him yet, though. No. He's critical.
One of the fangs of Voragamthar that I took, and just stab him right through the middle of the chest with it,
Nice.
and be like, your fallen god has granted you mercy.
And as you stab him with that dragon's fang, he begins to kind of slowly die as he pulls you in close, and he begins a bite as you kill him with this dagger. So he doesn't actually get to sink his teeth all the way in. You just kind of feel them
Yeah,
on the
Graze.
outside.
Yep.
Yeah. And he says, "May Tiamat have mercy on your soul." you lost being. As he kind of fades from consciousness, falls to the ground, and is just consumed by black flame.
Ugh.
Yeah, Barnaby will take a step back at that. Normal flame, bad enough. Black flame is some bad mojo.
Black flame completely consumes his body, and all that's left are the black scales of the scaly. Or sorry, what color is it? Gray for scaly death? Is that their
Yeah,
their
gray.
color? Only
Yeah.
the gray scales remain, as everything else is gone. Only the dragon's tooth and the gray scales from his pattern remain.
That's kind of bittersweet. So
I'm gonna heal for 12.
it really did. It really did consume everything that was Strafe.
So yeah,
Growl's melancholy now.
They just had to kill a coworker.
Well, was kind of a friend at one point. You know, time had separated them, and Strafe kind of disappeared, and Growl never, from what he remembered of him, he was upstanding, if hot-headed guy, great fighter. So to see him fall as far as he did,
He also took more of a beating than you've given anything thus far.
Oh yeah.
So he was a formidable foe. It took 6 of you to take him down. And you don't feel like you could have done it without your team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Still, Growl needs some time to have a sad.
So yeah, you guys, if we're going to take our 5-minute break, we probably should do it now. Do people want to take a break or what?
Yeah, I need a break.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, we'll take a
I gotta go have a good cry.
No, don't do that.
All right, yeah. Hold it in. Take all those feelings and squeeze them down.
Repress it.
Repress it.
You get it.
Yeah. I'm a Caucasian male, I know.
There's one thing I know, it's how to push back them feelings.
That's right. No, I just need to refill my water.
Also, this is where you guys are going to get level 9.
Sweet.
Finally got an extra attack.
So
Should
between now and next combat, which is going to be quite a ways away, level yourselves up to 9. Even though you haven't had your rest yet, you definitely go ahead and do that if you want to. Yeah, Strafe had 250 health.
Damn.
And you guys still disposed of him in 5 rounds. So you guys are doing about roughly 50 damage around easily.
That's not bad. I mean,
Probably
Grawl did
more than that.
25 off that one hit.
Yeah. Grawl did 50 in that one turn.
Yeah, 24 and 25.
So like you guys are consistently outputting between like 50 and 80, probably.
Roll back up here.
Because like 2 or 3 of those turns were the Yuntai. And their health together totaled about 200 to 250 for all 6 of them together.
Hmm. I think I might have actually done more damage in that combat than I've ever done before. Just the swarm alone did 20, 29.
Someday,
31? 30? No, more than that.
when we get the
38?
editing a bit better down, it would be super cool to show like a summary at the end of all the combats, which is like each player's damage distribution. Maybe someday, but that'd be super cool. If I could find a plugin that does it, it would be possible because I could just throw it up at the end of every combat, then we just have the information.
I don't want a World of Warcraft damage bar or damage tracker. I don't need to know how bad my druid DPS is.
Oh, you never need to see it, but it'd be cool for
Yeah.
adding in post.
Alright, I'm gonna go make a quick refill my tea, I think. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you got to select your fighting style.
It doesn't. Okay, so I can take interception, but it doesn't let me take intercept. Like Fantasy Grounds doesn't have interception in there. I didn't want to take a fighting style.
More modules.
I do, but if I had taken the wrong style, it would have permanently added that, and then I would have had to find a way to delete it and then go back. It makes more sense for me to not take it then and then.
Yeah. Click on modules. What do you actually have loaded in?
I think I have everything loaded in. That's everything. Look at this. Look at all of these.
Yeah, but click on modules.
I did just click on modules.
Oh,
This
now
is
I
my
see.
modules page. That's everything.
Okay, it was just taking a while on stream.
No, it's fine. That's everything, though.
Yeah, it should be there.
I don't remember whether it was Zenith or I think it was Tasha's. I don't remember where the fighting style came into play.
Yeah.
I can look that up on the internet.
Actually, so what's it? It's a
Interception.
okay. Which is that a skill? No.
It's a fighting style.
Enter.
It's Tasha's.
Okay. Later.
Yeah, it's right there, but I can't actually add that in through. What if I take fighting style option and I drag this over here? Okay. Okay. Nope. That's not correct at all. Well, that's great. Fighting style option. You click on it and it gives you everything, but it doesn't actually give you anything. And I went to level. No. I mean, it's fine. It's I rolled a dice. As a reaction, I can stop something that's close to me. I can not stop, but I can reduce the damage on something that's close to me.
Okay.
I just don't have any reactions yet, so.
Did we level up?
We did.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
Fighting style option.
Nice. Now I'm indomitable.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. We rolled the same on a D4.
What are the odds?
I mean, 25%.
Significant,
25%.
significantly better than other die.
Correct.
Actually, technically 12.5%.
Yeah, it's yeah. I said the number and then I thought that's not right.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We're still waiting for Clog and Igneo.
Here.
Oh. Click the vote
I'm
button.
back.
Click the
That
check
was
mark
there
to
a
say
second
okay.
ago.
Okay.
Yay,
Okay.
we're back. Sorry, I'll be right back. real quick.
Everybody's back.
Just kidding.
So, for anyone who I don't remember who was here and who wasn't here when I said it, we did level up. So between now and the next combat, I would recommend getting yourself up to level 9. We'll be role playing for a little bit between now and next combat, so it's not an immediate worry. But we could be in a fight before the end of today. We still have about an hour left. So
Okay. I guess before Varum the White wakes up.
yes, you do have some time.
Yeah.
You don't know how much, but what do you want to do?
Before it expires, Varum is going to come over and he's going to like bring all his bees back. He's going to kind of like hold out his arms and hoover them back up
Okay.
and drop concentration on that.
Okay. So you collect up your bees, and so when you drop concentration, they just go away, right?
Yeah, they're just fey creatures that technically get dispelled, but like
Yeah,
you know,
you
flavor
absorb them
wise,
as
he's actually
bees,
just
yeah.
absorbing them back into the hive. I am now back to 1 million bees.
Okay.
Is there a dragon
So
mask anywhere around here?
You don't see a dragon mask, no.
That's not great.
Varum doesn't have it on him. If we search him.
No, remember he lost it.
So you
Oh.
guys did not search him yet, but you have not. You don't see one anywhere.
I will gladly search for him to see if there's a dragon mask on him. Because that's
Okay.
one of the
Guidance.
first things I'm curious about.
Make a guidance investigation check.
Oh boy. Actually, no, not that bad. We're actually fine. This. Oh, sorry. It wasn't in the tower. It's not going to be great.
That's okay.
But it's an 8.
3 1s on a D4 in a row.
Yeah, no, I've been doing... I mean, I've also been rolling 1s on damage. And hits.
Yeah. Good.
Did I see it?
You don't see one.
Okay. Guys, I don't see a mask. Everyone else is welcome to try and search, but I don't see it. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's not here.
I guess Barnaby will give it a shot and like see if maybe like my blind sight and like using bees to pick the pockets might help.
And guidance.
Yeah. Sure. Do that.
And guidance.
Go right ahead.
My investigation is also big shitty. Yeah, Barnaby doesn't find anything either. It's a dwarf, guys.
Guys, it's fine.
all his parts are in the right places.
Yeah.
But you don't.
He literally doesn't have anything on him, no equipment whatsoever.
He is just unapologetically a dwarf.
Yeah.
I'll
Alright.
take a look.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay, guys. We double
With
checked.
guidance,
Absolutely
Igneo.
nothing
With
there.
guidance.
If
Again.
this doesn't work, I'll hold him by his ankles and shake him.
Oh no!
With guidance.
Oh.
Hey,
I
hey,
know.
roll that
but
D4.
Still.
Could be above a 10.
Wow.
It's above a 10. It's always, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you
know?
don't find one.
Wow.
At
I'm
this
just gonna
point,
start. I'm gonna start the process of tying this guy up.
at this point, he wakes up.
Oh, mid me tying him up.
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. This one I'll put in the tower.
Now I have to show you. You have plus 12.
I do, because you made fun of me last time
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
know.
have sleight of hand. I ended up picking it up in
Yeah.
my last expertise.
So yeah, you tie him up. You manage to get him tied up, even though he's waking up while you're tying him up. It only takes you like 2 seconds to tie a regular knot. Not even.
Oh.
It's like, "Foop."
Wait a minute. Is 9 proficiency bonus breakpoint?
Yes, it is.
And with expertise,
Yeah.
that's
that
fantastic.
doubles
Okay.
it. So yeah, you have a plus 6 proficiency, so now it's plus 12.
Well,
And,
it's plus 4. It's fine. We're fine.
What?
It's a plus 4 proficiency, which is doubled to 8, and then Dex is 4.
Oh, you
We don't
have.
have,
oh,
we don't have
okay,
a 6
okay.
proficiency.
Yep,
That's, I think, like level 20.
fair enough. Fair enough. Same number either way, because it's plus 12. But yes, very true.
Can I try asking this guy a question, since I had seen him in the scrying pool?
Yeah.
Alright. And maybe using the bee voice might help. So yeah. Barnaby will kind of step up to this guy, and, in the same kind of swarm drone that he spoke to him through the bees. He'll say, I saw you in this scrying pool being questioned by the Yanti. What did they want from you?
They wanted to kill me.
Why?
Because they're evil fucks.
We have reason to believe that you are also a fuck of the evil variety. We are searching for the white dragon mask and believe that you were the last to possess it.
Oh,
And,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll
I mean, I don't have it.
he'll like the bees will start to drone louder, and I'll try maybe an intimidation. I'm not great at that. And he'll say, "Where is it?"
Okay. Make an intimidation check. I don't have it. I don't know where it is.
Is he telling the truth?
Clog's gonna walk
Hey.
over to.
Make an insight check.
Guidance? Can I guidance something like that? I don't know the scope
You
of
can.
guidance.
You
I'm
can.
rolling
You
this.
technically could.
and- Tell me whether. Okay, then add that.
And
I need friggin' thaumaturgy.
he doesn't look as afraid talking to Barnaby as he did when he was yelled at by the lizard man.
Okay. So he's more afraid of the lizard man than Barnaby. But he also
Oh, yeah.
he seems to be
His demeanor's
seem-
different.
He seems
doesn't
to be
seem
on
to-
the up and up. Do I notice
He
any
doesn't
like
seem to.
twitches when
he
he
doesn't-
talks about the dragon mask that might be more like a lie tell or anything like that? Any facial expressions like he looks down to the ground a little bit or
You
That's what I
you
was
don't
asking
get
about.
anything
What are you
like
talking
that.
okay.
But what you get
He's
with
not
your
as afraid
insight is that
Of
he,
Barnaby.
he
He's-
seems like he might be acting like himself, which if he was a liar, maybe to lie, but he doesn't seem like he seemed like he would beg for his and plead for his life earlier. And his
Gotcha.
demeanor has now changed to being more confident. So you suspect there's a chance he's lying, whereas before you would have thought that he would for sure tell the truth from fear of
Gotcha.
dying, but you don't
Gotcha.
know if he's lying.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Oryx is going to glare him down and slowly saunter over while casting Enlarge on himself.
Barnaby will
Okay.
cede the floor.
Oryx is going to grab him with one hand and lift him off the floor.
Okay.
And he's tied up because that was a 27 sleight of hand.
Yep.
Yeah, so
You lift him up by the rope.
So he asked you, "Where's the mask?"
Oh boy. And before you even pick him up, as you enlarge and approach him, he actually falls to his knees. And he says, "I didn't expect the cult to be here." Well, you see, you already know where the mask is.
Enlighten me.
You guys have already recovered it, and I expect the reason you're here is to kill me. So,
Sounds good to
not
me.
much- not much else I can do if we both know that you've recovered the mask, which means you know I've lost it. Which means you're now here to kill me for my incompetence.
Do you know where the mask was taken?
I saw
We
in
missed-
the pool that it was.
We missed the bus.
I saw in the pool that the mask is already in the hands of the cult. And he would tell you, I, the person, need to get there in my book, but he does have information to tell you here. That is. There's the pin right here. Okay. Oh, come on. Intelligence. Oh, did they? I should have pinned this. There we go. He tells you that it's at the Well of the Dragons already.
Do I
And
get any
that-
flashbacks about Well of the Dragons?
Let's see. I need to make a wisdom save.
You're next to me, so you got +4 to that.
I don't think it. What did it roll for a
It-
modifier on that?
It rolled a +3.
It should have rolled proficiency with that.
I get extra spells.
So it should have added
You
a
d-
plus
so
7 or something.
I
like
will
that.
you did fail the wisdom save, which is what you want here anyway. So you don't have, you know that this is something you have no idea about.
Cool.
this like just uniquely does not ring a bell. You're just like, what the fuck is the Well of Dragons? Like you don't even have trouble. You're just like, I have no idea.
Okay.
But yeah, Severin says that, or Verum says that Seravan has it at the Well of the Dragon. And both of those things ring no bells to you.
How do you spell Seravan?
I will grab that spelling for you. Or sorry, Severin. So Severin has the white dragon mask at the Well of the Dragons.
Okay, well, I guess we need to make a phone call and see if we can find out some more information about that then.
Everybody except Oryx make a history check.
I just initiated the level up process, and I can't get to that part of my character sheet right now.
That's okay. I can roll one for you.
Thank you, I appreciate
Guidance
that.
on this. Already rolled. Never mind.
Okay, history. Okay, so it's roll a history check, March. Because if you don't roll decent, then that means Ignio's the only one who knows this. Oh, you also get there. You guys have heard you've heard tales of the Well of Dragons, but most people believe that they're just stories. That it's not a real place, but there are stories that tend to float around about this place called the Well of the Dragons. And it's supposed to be like the uber mega church of the cult of Tiamat. Like there is no bigger gathering place than the Well of the Dragon. And should the cult ever actually be able to bring back Tiamat, it would be at the Well of Dragon. But if there was a place like that, surely people would know where it was. It'd have to be huge.
I mean, there are ways to get around. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, of course it exists, but you might not know where it is.
No one's ever seen any trace of it. The vast majority of the world believes it to be a place that couldn't possibly or doesn't exist. They're rumors and legends. What
But
your
hear me-
characters choose to
hear-
believe is up to you, but that's how most people feel about it.
Right. Because, hear me out. This is a character from Wonderland, which is a world based off an acid trip.
This is true. Like I said, your character can feel different about it, but if you were to go to a tavern and ask the Walmart American equivalent of a person in Faerun, just a normal everyday person, they'd say it doesn't exist.
Okay.
So this dwarf sitting in front of us, he thinks it exists.
He's
Do you know
telling
where
you
the
the
well
white
is?
mask is there.
Does he know where the
And-
well is?
He does. If you ask him if he knows where it is, he says, "Of course, we've both been there."
I just give him kind of a confused look.
And he kind of rubs his eyes a little bit, and he's like, "You're with the cult, are you not? Here to kill me?"
And Barnaby Barnaby like looks over at Oryx, like, kind of Oryx has the floor, but Barnaby's looking to see if he can like make a suggestion.
Go ahead.
All right, he like looks back at Barnaby and is like, "Well, one of those statements is true." And he like kind of wants to let him work that out for himself.
Make a wisdom check.
Oh.
I'm gonna let you make an intimidation check using wisdom this time.
Okay, well that's just gonna be a straight wisdom check because I
Yeah,
don't have.
that's what I figured, because I didn't
Yeah.
figure you'd be proficient in it. That's a little bit better. He drops his staff and he's like, please
'cause,
don't
like,
kill me.
Yeah. The intent there was like either he thinks we're with the cult or he thinks we aren't and we're here to kill him. So like,
Yeah, either way, he's like, for him, he clearly believes the cult is going to kill him if they find out. And you're saying that you're there to kill him, and you're saying at least one of those things is right. It's like, well, it's got to be the kill me part.
well, no, because it's like if one of those things is true, either we're from his perspective we're adventurers who are here to kill him, or we're with the cult and we haven't decided we're going to kill him yet.
True. But he believes the cult is out to kill him at least.
So where's the Well of Souls? Not Souls. Well of Dragons.
Yeah.
Where is it? Is he what?
I was just dying there for a second. So it's all good.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. I just inhaled liquid. It was great.
That sounds like fun.
And he tells you that the Well of Dragon is located in the Canyon Islands of the River Reaching and Sunset Mountains, which is southeast of the Battlebone and east of the Skull Gorge. Which, let's bring up our handy dandy map and look up those locations. So, River Reaching. Let's look for that first. That's not on the map. How much do you want to bet they just made up all those places? And I'm not going to be able to find.
They
any
might
of
have. You
them.
can also just search Well of Dragons and then look around it.
What the backland is that actually on the?
Yeah. The
yeah,
Reaching Woods
well,
is
the
there. I can see the
If
Reaching
the Well
Woods.
of Dragons is on there, just use that on the map. That's even better. So
Yeah.
it's quite a ways away from where you are.
We're currently where exactly? Water.
So you guys
Deep into the east, right?
were at Borskire Bridge is going to be like the place you're going to want to hone in from.
It's like right there.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad.
What's
Let's get
Borsk?
out
I don't
the-
even see.
Where are you guys like?
Oh, I see
doing this?
Borskire Bridge. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you guys are about 2 weeks out travel on foot
How is that 2 weeks? It looks so close.
because it's 518 kilometers. Or
It's
345
also a
miles.
lot of non-road as well.
Yeah.
Going straight there.
Yeah.
I'm a ranger. We travel through rough terrain as if it wasn't.
Because no, we're actually in the Serpent Hills at the moment.
Right, but,
so
like,
it's southeast.
As the crow
essentially.
flies, it's 345 miles or 518 kilometers, which is about a 2-week trip by foot.
Okay.
And like, if you were to take the roads, it's an
Yeah, 'cause you have to go
18-day
back to the
trip. Like,
road
that
and then
doesn't
all
even
the way
account.
down.
That doesn't even account for like,
Hmm.
or yeah, you guys are actually up in the Serpent Hills, right?
Yeah, that's a bit further
Borskire
away.
Bridge is just the last pop, so that's still 13 days. And if you were going Serpent Hills back down to Borskire Bridge and all the way over, then you're looking at 24 days.
I was
So you
thinking,
could,
do we want to make like a stop at like a more populated area and bring this guy with us to see if maybe like the
So-
Lord's Alliance can send someone to pick him up?
at the moment, like, so are you guys gonna try to go to the Well of the Dragon?
I don't know. We haven't discussed that yet.
Well, yeah, we
Um,
probably want to contact the Lord's
Legend has it that's like the biggest cult place ever where they want to bring back Tiamat.
Yeah, we probably need to like prepare a little bit for that.
Get more. We'll probably want to,
Fine.
secure the dragon masks first because they don't have all of them yet. What we can. Try
So
and get 'em away from
basically,
there?
what you guys would piece together here is that you know that the masks have a part in bringing back Tiamat and that they need those masks to do it. And you now know that the rumored place where they would bring back Tiamat has the white mask. So if you were to go there, you'd be at the spot where they're going to summon Tiamat. So you, I guess, are now faced with, do you try to track down other masks? Do you report back
Probably
with
that one.
Verum? Like, or do you head there and hope that it's not endgame?
Oh, we're
We
probably
have
gonna
a
head-
We have a mask, don't we?
Yeah,
You guys
the
have the
Lord
black
Alliance.
Waterdeep
Black-
has it, yeah.
Black one?
Oh, we left it
Um,
with Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Specifically, should you fall, that the cult wouldn't get it.
We're invincible.
Demonstrably false.
You guys also already have a second quest that you're ready to go do after you
What
turn
is
this
that?
one in. You have to go
What was the
find the
other
Drakhorn.
Oh, yeah.
What now?
The Drakhorn.
What are the
It's,
chances that that's in the Well of Dragons?
Oh, let's ask this guy if he's ever heard of it.
Hey, friend, do you know where the
he's-
Drakhorn is?
He's definitely heard of it. He doesn't know where it is.
you have any
But he's
clues of where it
definitely
might
heard of
be?
it. It is a horn that's used to summon chromatic dragons.
Hmm.
Something like
You
that.
haven't heard any
That doesn't sound like a
mumblings
good
of where
idea.
it might be? Anything? Nothing? Ah.
In my best Batman voice, where's the Drakhorn?
My guess would be somebody's using it to help us summon the chromatic dragons to help welcome Tiamat into this world.
Does he know where any of the other masks are?
Yeah,
Um,
who holds the other chromatic masks?
And he tells you that all the masks are supposed to be held by the different color leaders in the Cult of the Dragon. One sec here. I just got to get the list of them. So in the Cult of the Dragon, he tells you like he's Verum the White. There was also Resmir the Black. So like the higher ups in the Cult of the Dragon each have a chromatic dragon map.
Yeah. I'm thinking there's a blue, a green, and a red would be ones that we're missing.
Let me.
I think those are all the colors of chromatic dragons.
Here we got green, black. So yeah, he tells you that Verum the White, Resmir the Black, Saravan the Red, Nerevain the Green, and Hallandar is who he saw. Somebody named Hallandar. So there's only white, black, green, and red. Hallandar is the new proprietor of the White Man. So that's why he assumes that he's going to be dead. Because he's no longer Verum the White. He doesn't have the white dragon mask. Hallandar Hardingdale has the white dragon mask at the Well of Dragons.
Gotcha.
I guess once we get that information, Barnaby might actually step away to, dial up the Lords of Waterdeep, see if we can get a hold of them. Try and get out of earshot of this guy.
Okay.
Because it seems like he's more forthcoming as long as he thinks that we're part of the cult and, we're only keeping alive as long
Or
as
that we're here to kill him. One of the two.
Yeah. So yeah, Barnaby will step aside and he'll take out the Sending Stone and,
Okay.
look for a signal, tap the buttons.
You believe you're good to use them.
Alright. Yeah,
Did you
he'll,
take out your walkie talkies?
Yeah. He'll send a message off then, and he'll let them know that, we have... weird... I can never remember what this place is called.
Verum?
The Tomb of...
Iderius.
The Tomb of Iderius, yeah. He'll let them know that we've cleared out the Tomb of Iderius. We have found and secured Verum the White. He seems to believe that the White Mask is being held at the Well of Dragons by the cult, and that the holders of the Red Mask and Green Mask, respectively, are Seraphim the Red and Nerevain the Green.
Okay.
And he asks, I guess, like at the end of that, what the Lords believe should be done with Verum, whether we should
momentarily
escort him into
after you
custody.
send this message, we'll say like not even a minute later, but noticeable time between you get back, retrieve him, keep him alive.
Okay.
Okay, and we're not going to play too much longer, but I need 1 quick minute. I'll be right back.
One.
Well, no, you gotta count to 60.
No.
But he said a
That's
quick
not-
minute. Like, gotta be quick.
Yeah, so that means it's just one.
Oh,
If
okay.
it's quick. That's how it works. I don't make the
Figured
rules.
you were gonna-
I think he's right.
I know.
Okay. Sorry about that. I am back.
Alright, so Barnaby will return to the rest of the group. And he'll address Verum and he'll say, good news, you get to live for a little while yet. And he'll kind of let the group know, the Lords have requested that we turn our friend over to them. Kind of like pointedly leaving out the words of Waterdeep.
He immediately says, "Then a prisoner I am. Take me to your leaders." If you were the cult, you'd have to kill me. What I've done is punishable by death. That's why I came to the tomb of Daedirius specifically to recover the mask before they found out it was missing. But seeing as how they have the mask in their possession, they know I must have lost it, which means I'm a dead man. But I'm happy to live. So take me as your prisoner. I won't fight back.
He's still all tied up, right?
Yeah.
So Clog's gonna walk over and just grab him by the rope and carry him out.
Thank you.
So there is still one door we haven't looked behind. Do we want to do that, or?
I don't know if that's.
Yeah.
You
Like,
feel
what's-
suffice
what's
it that you've
behind
completed the
mystery
mission.
door?
You feel like
Okay.
it's sufficient.
Okay. But yeah. All right. Then yeah, Barnaby's good to leave and make our way back to wherever the agents of the Lords of Waterdeep want to meet us to discuss our next moves.
So, you guys make your way out of the Tomb of Daedirius. You make your way back to Borskire Bridge, where you end up staying in that same tented place because it.
Sorry.
Yep.
Just as soon as we get back out into the sun, Barnaby is gonna check up on Mustache, see if he's doing good, if he's been
Yeah.
enough light, getting enough water.
Yeah, he has.
Thank him for standing guard for us. And he might actually put instruct Mustache to keep an eye on the prisoner, since he can.
How long does he alive for?
He alives forever. He's
Yeah,
charmed.
sorry, how
for
long
30
is he
days.
charmed? Okay,
Yeah,
so 30
charmed
days. So
for
he
30
can make it back to Waterdeep with you then,
Okay.
because you're only 6 days away, and you didn't
Yeah.
make him till you got to. You made him in Forest of
The Troll-
Worms, right? Or Trollback.
Yeah. Trollback, I believe. That first forest that we stopped at
Right.
as soon as we got to the river.
So then, yeah, he'll help watch the prisoner, who's happy to just come with you. You guys make it back to the tent where you stayed at Borskire Bridge. And when you stay there again, the person who runs the place notices that Verum is in handcuffs or tied up and is prisoner, and he's like, "What are you doing? He saved us from the Yuntai. Remember the dwarven hero that saved us? What are you doing?"
Oh, hell.
He's like, turns out your hero was in league with the Yuntai and the cult.
"I am not in line with the Yuntai."
Notice how he
Then-
didn't say he wasn't in line with the cult.
Then why were the Yuntai and the cult-aligned lizard folk working together in the tomb?
I don't know. But I've never worked with no Yuntai. Although it seemed like the lizard person was definitely there to kill me on behalf of the cult.
It seems like you were not as knowledgeable in the cult's actions as we were originally led to believe.
I seem to, well, again, I'm wondering if they weren't hired after they found out that I lost the mask. Because I used to be pretty into things, and that one took me by surprise. Or maybe I was just paranoid, thinking I was going to die over and over again for losing this thing, but I did see it in the well that they definitely have it, and that would definitely be my demise if that were true.
Barnaby just kind of glances at him and then looks back at the proprietor of the camp at the bridge, and he'll say, whether he knew it or not, he was in league with the Yuntai and the cult at the time.
It is true. I was in the upper echelons of the Cult of Dragon. I don't feel it would do me any good to deny that. But working with the Yuntai, I was not. Let's be honest, it doesn't really help my case to put this into perspective. And the innkeeper is okay with that explanation.
Growl's like, I don't understand what were the Yuntai even doing down there then?
The Yuntai had infested the tomb of Diderius. So they were there before I got there. The lizard person, I believe, was hunting me down.
Well, you're just lucky that he wasn't a real hunt master, or you'd already be dead.
I'll be honest, I'm still not sure I'm out of the woods on that yet. It's only a matter of time before the cult tracks you guys down and tries to kill you to kill me.
They've tried several times already.
Wait, does that mean... Oh my god, you're the bastards who killed Rezmir!
No, that was also partially a giant. That wasn't just us.
Wait, are you telling me that Blagothkis killed Rezmir?
No.
Well, not by himself. Help.
He not by himself. He also killed the Red Wizard.
A Red Wizard.
Yeah, it was us who took out, and he'll say the Black Dragon's name because apparently I didn't take notes. No,
Vorg
the Black
Hementhar.
Dragon.
Oh,
yeah,
Vorg Hementhar?
yeah. Like that one was us.
Single-handedly.
He just shuts up and like looks the other way for the rest of as long as you guys aren't talking to him.
We still have the Black Dragon's horns, don't we? Like those are somewhere? Yeah.
The fang, or you have fangs for sure. You have whatever was
Fangs,
looted.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, Growl basically put together like
carved?
he fashioned one of the fangs into like a dagger, and put together kind of a headdress kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
friggin' monster
Growl
style.
Growl he'll take it out and put it on. And he's like, yeah.
Look at me wearing my god's head.
Former god.
Yeah.
He was unworthy. Unworthy of me.
Yeah, he's just visibly afraid and shaken by all of this.
Good.
He if you guys talk to him, he'll talk out of fear, but he's not going to probably engage you until you get back to Waterdeep. But if you guys talk to him, he'll definitely he's not going to not talk to you. That's for sure. And you guys are able to travel back as well. You're able to make it back.
Growl at some point will ask him, were there any other bands of lizard folk that came and went, or was that the first band that you saw?
And he says that's the first batch of which, sorry?
Lizard folk.
That's the first batch. That's the first. I mean, I knew that we had lizard folk hired to help us. I didn't realize that, it's not uncommon. We hire lizard folk to help cult dealings all over the place. That's why I'm not surprised it was a lizard man that came to kill me. He seemed to command over the Yuntai somehow, but they didn't seem to know each other.
Are you saying that all lizard folk look the same to you?
Well, no, you clearly have different colors than he did. But like,
That's
That's
that
right.
I
cheers
don't know
Growl
what-
up. Growl.
I don't
That's right.
know what any
Dude.
of that means though. Like I don't like, you know what I mean? Like I know you're clearly different, but like as far as I'm concerned, we hired lizard people and all people look different. So, you know,
Unfortunately, I do.
like I'm pretty sure we have some we used to, at least you used to have some people who look just like you.
Why, Ayana?
The scale coloring. Do we not?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Wait, did? What happened to them? Did they fall too? To you guys?
What are you talking about, lizard? I mean, we like to put that behind us.
Like somebody like mercilessly fucked up a bunch of lizard people.
This is like an in the past kind of his conversation.
Wait,
We're
it wasn't,
better now.
Wait, no. Who killed all the lizard folk? I thought it was the cult. I thought they were there fighting. They were there fighting the cultists.
Yeah,
No, they were our servants. Like they worked for us.
They rebelled against the cultists and the
So who
what were
killed the
frog
lizard
people called?
folk?
The frogs.
As far as I'm concerned, I thought you guys did that.
I don't remember much.
Why would my team kill lizard folk? I mean, other than the rest, other than the ones up the hallway, I guess.
So from what I
I was
understand,
gonna say we have killed lizard folk just today.
Oh yeah.
from what I understand, you guys sieged Castle Neritar and killed a bunch of lizard folk and also the bullywogs that were there, who were also our slaves.
Okay, I thought the bullywogs killed the lizard folk, but if they were on the same side, I'm gonna have to look into that.
They were on the same team.
They were not. No, I mean, from what I do remember distinctly, that they were fighting each other. They were fighting
Yeah, we
each other.
we
A fight
arrived
broke
in the
out,
middle of
but,
a rebellion.
Yeah, yeah.
I have no memory of
Head of
this.
character, that
'Cause
is
you weren't
totally
there,
what
Tom.
happened.
I-
They were fighting each other, and you guys got there at a time where they were both. The lizard people were trying to overthrow the cult because they felt that they deserved what they had done.
Yeah.
In service of Bohagamanther, who had pledged himself to the cult and brought them all in by themselves, and they were trying to take the castle from the bullywogs and the cultists, but they were also serving the cultists until that very day.
Yeah. I mean,
Right,
also
and
out
Brawl-
of character, like, I don't think we actually fought and killed any lizard folk once we got into the castle. They just kind of all fell between like the cultists and the bullywogs. And I think the only ones we fought immediately before that were the ones with the boats, and we already kind of explained that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, like we talked about that. I believe so, because like
Did
we arrived at their campsite and they attacked us.
Brawl came after that.
Yeah, but that was on the way out of the castle. Like when we came back to the boats. It's
What?
like, oh hey, look, it's the boats. Well, we were attacked by lizard folk while we were camping. That was a while ago, though. So.
I don't remember most things.
Yeah,
It
Brawl
was
has
a
no
long time
memory.
ago when Beehole wasn't here that you guys came to shore and you did get attacked by lizard folk. And then after that, you guys killed every lizard folk you saw. And then you met Grawl. So like the day you met Grawl, you also murdered someone and rolled them into a ditch, and then later that day you met Grawl. And since meeting Grawl, you guys
Okay,
haven't.
I thought we had a discussion with Grawl last session, or the session directly before that, about how we did come into conflict with some lizard folk who had attacked us on the way into the castle.
Ooh, I don't remember that.
I feel like
Or
that was
like-
around the time you guys fought the dragon.
Yeah, can we like? It might have
We'll check.
been. Can we like consult
Roll the
VOD?
tapes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll roll the tape on that.
Yeah, roll the tape on that, guys.
Because yeah, like I was pretty sure this conflict had been discussed and cleared up.
Yeah, lots happened between then and now, though.
I still
Also
don't
true.
remember.
I was like,
in
yeah, it's
character,
like,
anything.
yeah. Because it's like, yeah, we had fought some lizard folk, but they were like on the cult side at the time.
That's very true.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I do remember that. I don't remember hearing about you guys like murdering someone and a lizard folk and rolling them into a ditch.
It's possible they left that part out and told you the rest of it.
Okay, so
Well, it's a good
to
thing
go
that
back
I'm not
to
wrong.
reality, we did not roll him
Yeah.
into a ditch. We left him where he was.
Yeah.
Oh, so you killed him in a ditch. That's much better.
They
wasn't
killed him on
in a
the side of the
ditch.
road.
I
I
mean,
believe you guys did hide him, though. I believe you pushed
Yeah.
him into the bushes.
Bush.
like, we ran into a lizard folk who, like, we tried to be like, hey, listen, bud, we're just going into the castle, and he wasn't having it. So,
Well, no,
like,
this one was like just on the side of the road, and he like took his helmet off and he was like talking to himself in the ditch, and then March one-shot him. And then you guys put him into
Oh,
a
right.
bush.
I didn't remember that until you said that.
yeah, no, you might be right.
But you
he
are
might,
correct.
he might have been Assassin's Creeded.
He was definitely Assassin's
Yeah.
Creeded. And that was the same day you met Grawl. Technically, even though it was multiple sessions, it
to
was
be
just
fair,
a lot of long combats.
It was also the same day that we got ambushed in the morning by a bunch of lizard folk coming off a boat.
It technically
And-
was also that same day as well.
Yeah, and they wouldn't talk to us.
They would not. But yeah, you guys, what you guys remember of that guy is like he was just promoted to a new role because someone died, and he was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, and then March killed him.
Oof.
Still in character, don't remember any of
What?
this.
What color was he?
He was the color of all the other dudes at that place.
I don't even know.
Lizard
They weren't. I don't think they were scaly jaw
So,
tribe. You were
No.
looking
I
to
guess-
look into the hunt or the shaman that was missing or whatever.
So yeah, I guess
Well,
like
I was
going.
yeah. I was looking for. I'm Scaly Jaw. I was looking for Scaly Death, and the lizard folk that were there were not Scaly Death.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like rando lizard folk.
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy
So-
that they the guy they assassinated and like threw away in the bush was not like he was the same color as the rest of them.
I'm gonna say none of them remember because
I
they
definitely
didn't really. They just stabbed him and put him in a bush. They didn't really
point of
pay
order?
attention. They don't know. Yeah.
Point of order: bees can't see red.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Barnaby's off the hook.
The
So
rest
yeah,
of
I
the-
guess
they don't know.
yeah.
They're
Going
unsure.
back to character, I guess Barnaby will like reply to this guy's accusations. He'd be like, "Unfortunately, while we were sieging Castle Neratar, that was it. It was Castle Neratar. Yeah.
Yeah.
We like ran into conflict with the enslaved lizard folk who were defending the place."
Rabbits can also not see red.
And I'm colorblind, so.
Not your character. though.
Oh, right.
And after you guys have that conversation, I'll let you guys know that you are going to make it back to Waterdeep, but the amount of role playing we're going to get into at Waterdeep is not something we're going to start tonight.
Fair.
So there will be some discussions in Waterdeep, and then you guys will be off onto your next quest.
Can I say that I appreciate not having to do like 3 or 4 sessions of escort quest getting this guy back alive?
Right?
But I
Oh,
just
man.
want 3 or 4 sessions of random encounters, please.
Everything. So all this module has is like dungeons like that and combat all along the way. Like random encounters for days on end.
Yeah.
And then a big dungeon like that, and that's all there is. So it's like that's why I'm taking the time to give you guys each some storyline in between.
Yeah.
So that it's like the reason you're going there actually kind of makes sense when you get like keeps your character engaged, but not just doing random combat the whole time.
I guess while
That's good.
we're traveling then, I'm assuming we're gonna get a long rest, and it's multiple days, so I probably don't need
Yeah,
to
you get
roll
6
on
days.
my staff of 6. All right, well, I'll start rolling for the staff of woodland charges just in case I get like 6 ones in a row.
Okay.
So I get back 2 charges, I get back 6 charges. We're good.
I don't think I ever told the party that I watched Zap be murdered either, now that I think about it.
I don't think the party
You don't know
cares.
what you.
Just kidding.
That's fair.
It's true. The last time you guys saw Zap, he was casting Thunderwave on his teammates.
He thunderwaved me. I don't like him.
I think Grawl mentioned that, you know, he saw his body. I
You
think
saw
he,
him
I think
being
he was.
dragged off by somebody. Is
Yeah,
all
like
you saw.
I think he mentioned to us that he was dead, but not necessarily that like, oh yeah, I saw it happen.
Oh no,
That's fine.
Grawl saw it happen.
Yeah.
I was just reviewing the notes when I first joined the campaign, and Grawl definitely saw it happen and chose to do nothing.
Smart.
Fair. You might have gotten caught up in some thunder waves had you intervened, so it's probably for the best.
Yeah, that is where we're gonna end it today.
Cool. Good
Cool.
session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had to murder most people that I've met that I know. That's awesome.
Nothing to make your character contemplate being in the story than making him kill people he knows.
Yeah,
My sister-
especially when it's the same person
if
like
my-
3 times in a row.
Yeah, if my sister shows back up and says, the matriarch or matriarch is Tiamat, I was like, Carlson's gonna have a psychotic break, I think.
Yeah,
That's
that
why
would
you
be
sh-
bad.
That's why you should be like Barnaby. All of his friends are trees.
Safer.
March has no friends.
Trees never join a dragon cult.
I'm your friend.
Oh,
Well,
outside of the group? As far as he has
Grawl
no
would
friends outside
consider-
of the group.
Grawl would
No,
consider
no.
March.
It was
March-
saying that outside of the group he has no friends.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For good reason.
Mark is like, no one likes me. And Growl's like, I like you.
I thought you meant like, outside of the party working together, so it's like March and Grawl go bowling. Like that kind of thing.
Cousin, let's go bowling.
Can be a whole episode by itself.
It
Yeah.
could.
March doesn't actually use a bowling ball. He just throws forks at the pins.
Yep. And spoons and
It's like,
knives.
I don't understand how what I'm doing is different than what you're doing.
It's the same thing.
You're throwing an arbitrary object down the lane and knocking over the pin.